Alright, I know I'm extremely late, guys. I wanted to do this professionally. I did upload a video, but I'm going to go ahead and delete that. So let's just get into it. Hello, world of YouTube. It's your boy, B2J135. This is just a kind of my thoughts and feelings on the most recent stuff that's come out. So you've got the Gigantamaxing trailer coming up for Pokemon Sword and Shield and some stuff going on with that. I am going to talk about the leaks. So if you don't want to hear about the leaks, go ahead and stop watching as soon as we get to it. I'll talk about leaks. I'll be like 3, 2, 1 leak time. Now for the Switch Lite, I also have some opinions on that as well, so I want to talk about that as well. But for now, let's just go ahead and get right into the reveal for Pokemon Sword and Shield Gigantamaxing. And brother, this is fucking sick. I love this, man. God, it just looks so good. I know people are like, oh, game is not that good, herpy derp and all that. I understand, but look at this Pokemon. All creamy, dude. All creamy is ridiculous. It's living whipped cream. I want to eat it. Yamper, we've known about forever, you know, Yamper. Then we've got Roly-Coly, my guy. It looks like Roggenrola 2.0. I hope it becomes a steel train. And my current, like, quote-unquote favorite, Duraludon, looks awesome, dude. It's basically freaking Mecha Godzilla, since Tyranitar is Godzilla, and it's Steel Dragon, and it looks awesome. And we're going to talk about its crazy, super busted move later. Now, we got Story Mode, we got Chairman Rose here, and we've got Alena, and then we got Bay, everybody's girlfriend now. People love this character. She's the fighting type gym leader, and I mean, she looks cool. She's really cool. But since I'm getting Shield, I get to play with my boy, Alistair. Shoutouts to Pokin. Shoutouts to Alistair Pokin. But yeah, Alistair's cool. But look at this. So All Creamy has a Dynamax form, just like every other Pokemon ever, but then it reveals the new big situation. Gigantamax changes size and appearance. Fucking look at this shit. It becomes a gigantic cake. Are you kidding me? And then you've got the Gigantamax Dreadnought, Gigantamax Corviknight. It's just ridiculous. I love Corviknight's design. It's got these weird wing things and shit. Oh, it's so sick. I can't wait. We're gonna talk about it, but man, I must admit the game looks good. Some people are, you know, shitting on it. It still looks good for, you know, it looks good. I don't care. I'm very excited to play Sword and Shield. So I just want to talk about it for a little bit, and we'll just go into that. So as it revealed, the latest news for Pokemon Sword and Shield is released. We're currently compiling it. Okay, so let's go right into it. Dynamax, Dreadnought, and Corviknight. Duraludon is a Steel Dragon type Pokemon with abilities Light Metal and Heavy Metal. All Creamy is a Fairy type Pokemon with abilities Sweet Veil. It has a Gigantamax form. Roly-Coly is a Rock type Pokemon with abilities Steam Engine. Steam Engine boosts speed drastically if the Pokemon is hit by a Fire or Water type move. That's gonna be a big deal, dude. Especially if its evolution is good. Like, imagine you got Gigalith and all that. Gigalith, Graveler, Golem, you know, all of those, the rock regional rock types. Steam Engine makes you fast. So if it hits hard already and gets Stealth Rock and all that, Rock Polish, you get hit by a Steam Engine, you're outspeeding everybody. All you do to do is one Rock Polish. You're fucking outspeeding everybody. This is going to be crazy. I hope it evolves into a Rock Engine train thing. Oh, it'll be sick. I don't know what they're going to do. It's going to happen. It has to happen because you got the trains in the region and stuff. It's gonna be sick. But anyway, Gigantamax is a new feature which boosts power upon Dynamaxing and changes the Pokemon's form. Each Gigantamax is a G-Max move. Gigantamax Dreadnought is 78 inches tall. Holy shit, or something like that. As a special bonus, okay, so let's just talking about the things that you get when you pre-order the game and all that stuff. So I do want to go into that a little bit. Gigantamax, so okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and talk about the leaks now. So leaks in 3, 2, 1. Gigantamax was leaked like a month or something before even Pokemon Sword and Shield's original trailer or whatever it was. Somebody leaked, I have to find it. I don't feel like going through my search party right now. It's too much. Anyway, somebody leaked it. I'll have to put it in post maybe. I don't know. I'll put it in the description in the comments, top comment. Somebody leaked Gigantamax forms for Charizard, Aerodactyl, Hydreigon, Volcarona, and Tyranitar, all based off of the kaijus from Godzilla. So when you Gigantamax Tyranitar, it's gonna look like Godzilla. When you Gigantamax my favorite one, Hydreigon, it's gonna look like fucking King Ghidorah. That is going to be so sick. So of course, you know, Gigantamax Volcarona is going to look like Mothra. Gigantamax Aerodactyl is going to look like Rodan. Now Charizard, I'm not entirely sure what his Gigantamax form would look like. Some people are saying Destroya. But I feel like Destroya is more of a Gigantamax Giratina thing. If they ever do Giratina, they might not even do. We don't even know if the Pokemon's going to be in the Galar Dex. So who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, fucking sick as hell, dude. That's just bananas. If this is real, everybody, the leaker leaked all the other stuff about Chairman Rose, and then Nessa, and then everything got leaked and everything was revealed, and basically everything is real at this point. So that's all I have to say about that. I cannot wait to see that. That's gonna be sick. Now, Gigantamax in general is okay. I'm done talking about leaks, by the way. Gigantamax in general is freaking sick. I understand, you know, it's not just giant Pokemon, but now it's giant Pokemon with different forms. Then you got different moves. Like there's the Gigantamax moves. What is it called? The G Max moves, which are different from the Max moves. G Max moves do stupid stuff. So, like for example, G Max Finale for Gigantamax All Creamy, or I'm just gonna shorten it to All Creamy G, does damage and heals every Pokemon on the user's side. What? That's bananas. So I don't know if you can Dynamax in multi-battle. I know you can do it in max raid battles, which means if you're having a tough time with the max raid battle, you can just use Gigantamax All Creamy to constantly heal your team. Because I think it's like 3 turns, right? So you get 3 turns of healing. So if you have like a really tough dark type or something, I don't know, a fighting type, use Gigantamax All Creamy, and then the rest of your team, and anytime you get hit, you get healed. That's kind of broken. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to do doubles or triples Gigantamax battles. I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming because you could do that with Megas and Z moves, but who knows? We don't know. Gigantamax Stone Surge, which is the signature move for Dreadnought, Gigantamax Dreadnought, does damage and applies Sharp Rocks to the ground, which is literally Stealth Rocks. So not only do you get freaking Hydro Pump or Steam Eruption or whatever Hydro Cannon, however the fucking strong it is, it also puts Stealth Rock up. Bananas, dude. This shit is crazy. Bananas. G-Max Wind Rage, which is right now exclusive to Gigantamax Corviknight, which, like I said, was really sick, does damage and removes all terrains, entering hazards, barriers, and so forth. Literally a damaging defog? Damaging defog, my guy? That's crazy. That's gonna be sick, dude. Man, I'm telling you, man, this Pokemon gonna be good. Woo! I cannot wait. Competitive's gonna be fucking bananas, dude. I don't know what to do. Competitive's gonna be disgusting, dude. Competitive's gonna be crazy. Smoke Eyes are gonna be flabberducked. Smoke gonna have to upgrade their servers, man. I don't know. It's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So G-Max moves set shit up, and then you got, of course, the Gigantamax Pokemon. Now, I don't think we know the mechanics of Dynamax yet. I'm just gonna pull up Dynamax. Apparently people are saying it's an HP boost, but we don't still know for sure. So like, let me just see. New element, Dynamax is a brand new feature, activated menu, stadium to get the special Dynamax band item, max your Pokemon last 3 turns, max moves. So these are the regular max moves, because you got like max Spark, max Grax, and you know, it's Z moves basically, but they're like really strong. You do them 3 turns. So any move that you have, it's just like with the Z moves, can be powered up into a really strong move, but you get 3 of them. Man, battle's gonna be so quick, dude. God, I'm not ready for this. God, just imagine, Dynamax stall teams. Are you kidding me? Ugh. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know. They're gonna figure stuff out. But anyway, when Pokemon's Dynamax, their moves turn into max moves and max moves. For example, status moves, max guard. Okay, so you know, different moves become different things. Gigantamax, okay, we already talked about that. That's a completely different thing. And then max raid battles, that's something else. So we don't know the mechanics still. We don't know them yet. I don't think Smogon would have anything anyway. But we're gonna continue on with Gigantamax. So all creamy, Gigantamax all creamy. It's just, you know, it's talking about what happens to the Pokemon. So it hardens and stuff. I don't really need to go too deep into this because this isn't, you know, important to the Pokemon. But just look at these Like, look at the birds and shit. Like, what? I'll just do, because I'm biased. I'm gonna read Corviknights. Corviknight uses his massive wings to catch updrafts created by Gigantamax energy to hover in the air while it battles. The armor on its body has been reinforced, so attacks from Pokemon on the ground barely have any effect on it. Gigantamax energy causes the armor covering Corviknight's wings to separate and become blade birds. Its armor came off its body, and now look at its flying. Shit's bananas. I love it. And yeah, it's that's pretty sick. So, I like what I see, man. I like what I see. I'm enjoying it. I keep it coming, Game Freak. But also bring back all my Pokemon. I'm not gonna go into that. I haven't talked about it. But if you follow me on Twitter, you could probably understand. I kind of was at it, and now I just like, I'm just giving up at this point. Game Freak's not doing anything. Masuda said nah. Masuda said, nah, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't getting shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of fighting it. Right, I did want to talk about Corvin. Wait, I just want to make sure. Okay, I did want to talk about Duraludon's signature move, which is called Exhaustive Beam or Do or Die Resistance in Japan. Now, over in America, it's going to be called, I don't know, like End All Beam or All Out Resistance, or something like that. It's probably going to call All Out Resistance, like something really cool. But anyway, it's a steel type special move with 140 base power. It would recoil 50% of the user's HP. Fucking Flare Blitz, but it's like a special Flare Blitz. It's ridiculous. Look what it does to this Tyranitar here. Watch this shit. That design is so cool. I love the design. This music is sick too, man. I love this music. So yeah. God. Jeez. Okay, some animations are pretty sick. Like I said, some animations are pretty sick. But did you see the freaking damage? One shot. We don't know if it's like wearing like, what is it, specs and all that. And Sandstorm was up. That's the other thing. Sandstorm was up. This move is busted. And this Pokemon's gonna be crazy strong, dude. Like, special attack, Steel Dragon? Fuck it, we already have that with Dialga, but this is a legendary. Now we've got which seems to be a pseudo-legendary for the generation. Friggin', this Pokemon's gonna be sick. It's like I said, it's right now, it's my current favorite. I like the design. At first I was like, I don't know what it is, but I was like, and then I got used to it. I was like, wow, it becomes a cannon? Because when it attacks, it's becoming a cannon. It's really sick. That's pretty sick, man. That's pretty cool. So, I like what I see. Armored Mewtwo, we don't really need to talk about that. That's for Pokemon Go. And I guess that's more or less it for the recent Sword and Shield info. I think I already explained my stance on bring back National Dex. If they do it, great. If they don't, it will be unfortunate. But Masuda did say that doesn't mean those Pokemon won't appear in future titles, which basically means, hey, give us more money. You'll get those Pokemon in the Gen 4 remakes, which is just sad because Gen 8 Part 1 should be great, but then again, we've known this for since Gen 2 when they first made Crystal. I mean, you could say Gen 1 with Yellow, but that didn't really count. We've known this since Gen 2 with Crystal. Game Freak's been doing this for years. They'll give us the good shit for a little bit, then they'll make the director's cut. Here comes Gen 3. They gave us the good shit, and then here comes the director's cut Emerald. Fucking Battle Frontier. Blowing shit back. Crazy new the graphics are different. The animations. And then here comes Gen 4. Animations, great. Battle changes. Oh, holy shit. Look at all these new Pokemon. Oh my god. Fucking Platinum. One of like the number 2 rated fucking game in existence. Like, people love Platinum. Like, I have a tier list. I could pull it up. I don't feel like doing it right now. But anyway, yeah. Platinum brought forms. Giratina got fucking a new form. Move Tutors, Battle Frontier's back. Platinum is bananas. Platinum is great, dude. Everybody loves Platinum. Platinum is sick. And then, remakes. I could talk about remakes. Gen 3 gave us Fire Red Leaf Green. Fucking amazing. Remakes in themselves are different. Remakes are a treat, I feel. Remakes are not something that doesn't have to always happen, but is expected. Remakes don't have to happen, I feel. But now they're expected. So, what I think of remix, I think of them as a tree. Oh shit, remix of Gen 1 and Gen 3 style? Sick as fuck. Oh shit, remix of goddamn Gen 2. Well, let's go right into it. Friggin' the #1 right now, I think, all over, I don't know, it could be wrong. The #1 Pokemon games in people's minds, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so many good things. God, you thought Platinum was amazing? But Pokemon follow you, more stuff changes to the Pokemon competitive, nostalgia. You go back to Gen 2 in Gen 4 format, the music's great. There's so much new stuff. Oh, that's so good. You get to replay too. It's just so good. I can't go into it too deep, but all the assets from Gen 4 brought over, new stuff. The remake of one of your favorite games. I can't. It's too much. It's in my opinion the best one right now. In my opinion, Gen 5, fucking okay. Black white. Okay, but then they took the method and flipped it on its head. Oh, not only did we make the director's cut, we made 2 versions of that bitch. Why stick to making 1 director's cut when we can make 2 like we've always been doing? And holy shit, people ate that shit up. Black 2, White 2, one of the top rated games as well. People love Black 2, White 2, dude. Fucking Kyurem, like, it's a whole new story. Not just, it's a whole new story as well. That's what's even crazy. It's not even a director's cut. It's a sequel. It's not even a director's cut. It's a sequel because you don't play as the same character. It's a whole new story 2 years afterwards. From I could go on and on about Black 2 White 2, but anyway, they flipped it on its head, but they still did it. They still did something in the same generation that wasn't a remake. We didn't get a remake in Gen 5, Gen 6, XY. Ooh, baby. They actually fucking skipped it. And I know, like, what? They skipped the director's cut? Everybody was expecting Z. Everybody was expecting Z. Zygarde form. Zygarde had a new form. Zygarde was showing new stuff. And the anime was shaping up to, oh, look, Zygarde got teased in this movie. It's got a new form. It looks sick. Nothing. Here, hey, do you like Gen 3? Well, it's back. New Megas, new all this shit. Gen 3 ORAS was basically the director's cut for Gen 6 because not only did you get new Megas, you got, you know, new moves and stuff. Move tutors were brought back. A bunch of stuff that wasn't in X and Y. So you could even connect to X and Y. It was a little limited because you couldn't. They stopped doing the feature of bringing back Black 2 White 2 did it, and Heart Gold and Platinum and all that. You could all connect with the same game. The Pokemon would show up, but it would look like the regular Pokemon. So if you had a new form in the game, it would still show up, but it would be different. So all the games did that, but they stopped it in Gen 6. They called it the X and Y tier or something, or X and Y cup. So if you connected with somebody that had X or Y, you would connect in ORAS, but you couldn't use any of the new Pokemon mode, like the Megas. I don't know if you could use new items, but you were able to use Latias and Latios because Latias and Latios were coded into X and Y. And they never, like, really explained that, but Latias and Latios were coded into X and Y for Megas, and also the Eternal Flower Floette was coded into X and Y. We never, to this day, still don't have that Pokemon. At this point, I've given up. I don't think we're ever going to get the Eternal Flower AZ's Floette. So, hey, maybe in post-game Kalos we'll get something. I would like to see that, but I still just don't see it. Like, can you imagine Gigantamax Floette? Yeah, it's Floette, right? Because Florges is the feather. Yeah, Floette. That'd be cool. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, now that we're at Gen 6, they did turn it on its head. They didn't do the director's cut. Gen 7, everybody loved Gen 7. I thought Gen 7 was really good. Like, once again, my tier list, they're in B, I believe. They might be in A. I can't remember. I think they're in B. I love Gen 7. Gen 7 was great. The graphics were fucking phenomenal for 3DS. They, honestly, I'm going to say, Game Freak did the best they could with what they were limited to, their engine that they're so used to doing since X and Y with 3DS. Them shits was chugging in X and Y. when you did double battles, triple battles, or rotation battles, woo, I got a video by Movone I could show you guys of a rotation battle with all Moltrezes or a rotation battle with all Primal Groudons. That shit chug. That shit would go to 10 to 15 frames a second. And it was like, the game's already at 30. So, goddamn. So I can get why they did that. Hell, even in double battles on the fucking Gen 7 chugs, you can't get around it. But that was the best they could do with the engine that they were limited to. We did get Director's Cut again, but this time they jumped ahead again. They went back to a Director's Cut of Gen 7, but they made 2 of them. So it was like Black and White 2, but it wasn't a sequel. It was a Director's Cut like Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, Yellow. So they went back from doing it, but they made 2 games this time. So they still flipped it on its head. So now, Gen 8, we're here. We're here. We're Sword Shield boys. We're Sword Shield boys. We're here. So we've got Sword and Shield, right? Okay. What's next? Pokemon Gun and Pokemon Crown. It's not going to be Gun and Crown. I'm joking. But it probably will be Armor and Crown. You could say, oh, Shield's already armor. But that's a big piece of armor. What about a full Knight suit of armor, though? Or there's the, I don't want to, it's not really a, I'm going to say leak. You could say Spear and Crown. Something's going to be Crown. Something's definitely going to be Crown. Something's going to be Crown. I don't know what. Something's going to be Crown. But then again, it might not even be the 2 games. They might go back and flip it again. Go back to just 1 game, and it could just be Spear or Crown. I feel like we are going to get the 3rd game. Not next year, though. We're going to get the 3rd game in 2021, because next year we're going to get the long awaited Gen 4 remake, because they didn't do Gen 4 in Sun and Moon. Why would you do that in Sun and Moon when you could fucking on an HD system, actual game system, make the most spectacular story about the gods, Arceus and all that, whatever the fuck they plan on doing? And then you have like orchestrated and Gen 4 remakes better be fucking bananas. It's gonna happen. Don't say like, oh, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Everybody wants it. Everybody loved Gen 4. Gen 4, like I said, Platinum, one of the #1 games. People always go back, oh, Platinum was so great, or Heart Gold so, oh, so great. Gen 4 was the GOAT. Gen 4 is the GOAT. I'm sorry. That's where Heart Gold Soul Silver is, so it's the GOAT. I love Gen 2. Believe me, I love Gen 2. But I love Gen 4's version of Gen 2 better. Man, I go back and play Pokemon Stadium 2 right now, man. I used to make videos. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. Like I said, this whole tangent was to go back to say, Game Freak's been doing this for years. We already know, just like he said, that doesn't mean those Pokemon won't appear in the next game. We know there's going to be a next game, but what is it going to be? Is it going to be remakes? Or is it going to be the director's cut? Or cuts? I'm pretty sure it's just going to be 1 game. Then again, Game Freak likes money. Maybe it will be 2 games. What if, here's my big one, what if they do this? This is what I want them to do too. They are going to make the Gen 4 remakes. However, after you complete the story, or wherever the fuck, post-game, you go back to Galar, and then you play through the director's cut. They can do it. They could definitely do it. I don't know how they do it, but they could definitely do it. It happened. Or they can make it, like, for once, a DLC. They don't really have DLC. Game Freak has never done DLC, so it could happen. I was hoping we were going to get DLC in Gen 7, but we got new games. And honestly, Gen 7 should have been DLC. That fucking Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon should have been DLC. Like, holy shit. That should have been DLC. But anyway, that's how I feel about that. So, that's my stance on National Dex. We knew this was going to happen. I'm glad people are finally bringing to light Game Freak's bullshit and their antics. I'm just going to check to make sure. Okay. I'm glad they're bringing to light Game Freak's bullshit and their antics and all that. But we've known for years that this is going to happen. And unfortunately, people are just now seeing the light. And unfortunately for Game Freak, they backed themselves into a corner. Especially with that recent announcement of, we hear what you're saying, but we're going to stick to our guns. And we know you fucking idiots are going to... No, let me not say this. We know you people that aren't into Pokemon, besides Pokemon Go, are gonna buy this anyway because I have a Switch. Oh, that new Switch Lite just came out. Oh, it's got a new thing. Wow, look at these Pokemon. Maybe I should get that. There's the money. Easy money, done. You're done. And then there's 16 million games sold in a week, or whatever the fuck the highest number was. I think like Black 2x2 was extremely high or something, but Sun and Moon were really high. Every time a new game comes out, the number of games sold gets higher and higher and higher. It's crazy. God, I remember when Black 2x2, fuck, it was like 16. Like, damn, that's crazy. It was crazy, dude. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end my stance on Pokemon. Honestly, like I said, I'm just gonna end it with this. I like what I see. I'm really fucking digging it. I'm really digging it. Especially the Godzilla shit. Leaks, sorry. Especially what I've heard in leaks, which seem to be real. Bruh. I can't wait for these games to come out. Who knows what Pokemon we're gonna get. Take it as it is. Hopefully things will change for the next games. That's it on that. I can't wait to play the games. It's gonna be a good time, and I'm gonna make so many fucking videos. I actually will be making videos for sure. I will for sure be making videos. Anywho, now that we've talked about Pokemon for what, like 20 minutes, like half an hour, God, 26 minutes, it's time to talk about Nintendo Switch Lite. So let's go to Nintendo. So as you can see here, we got a little video to watch. Let's go ahead and check it out. Please tell me it's YouTube. No, I don't want to use your engine. All right, whatever. Oh, that's loud. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Minasan, konnichiwa.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, general producer of Nintendo Switch.
Can I get any lower?
Players the world over are already enjoying Nintendo
So,
Switch and its growing catalog of games.
They revealed Nintendo Switch Lite, and it's cool. So you know, I'm not really interested in it. I do like the fact that it has a D-pad. Because if you look at, is this shit lagging? God, I'm gonna have to load up the actual freaking YouTube one. What was I saying? It has a D-pad because if you look at the Joy-Cons have 4 buttons because of how it's designed to be played. But this one right here, look at that D-pad, my guy. Great. This shit is lagging. I might have to turn this off. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. Can I like? Is there a way to? Oh, Jesus Christ! It's auto. Oh no. Okay. There you go. Hopefully that fixes it. Please don't do 60. My computer can't handle that end stream. So okay, I think I fixed it. But anyway, yeah. It looks good. Like, man, it looks good. It's literally the 2DS for Switch. Or you could say, you know, DS Lite, because that's literally what it is. It's DS Lite, it's Switch Lite. So here's the regular old Switch, nice and clean, crispy. We love it. But I'm gonna take mine, boy. Oh, don't forget my game system. It reminds me of the good old days of, you know, what's it called? When you used to bring out your Game Boy Color to school and shit. Or hell, your Game Boy Advance or your DS. Just like, look at that, man. Let's play video games. Like, you love that shit. That's great. And a lot of people have it because, hey, this is the cheap one, man. Oh, you want to play? Okay. Well, you can share the joy, as they say, with the original version. But everybody else is cheap. Like, I just want to play. You want to play? All right, let's play. Fuck it. It's $200, guy. I love this with the rock climbing. That's pretty sick. And they're playing Zelda. That's really smart. That's really smart. I like that. But anyway, yeah, it's friggin' sick, dude. I like what I see. I like what I see. I'm not buying it. I have no interest because you know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Switch Pro. But unfortunately, there was a video, I think Game Explain made it recently, that showed like, hey, Switch Pro is not coming out this year. It's still gonna happen, like, cause there was like, this was the worst kept secret. Switch Lite was the worst kept secret, the worst kept industry secret in like the longest since the NX. Everybody knew about it, dude. So everybody also knows. I like this part. This is kind of cool because you're playing Super Mario Odyssey on the moon, but he's in space. That's cute. Nintendo is smart, man. I like that. I wonder, like, how that would feel to play in 0G. That's crazy. He's not on the moon, by the way. He's like in space. You can't get that far and still have a signal. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Anywho, I like it. It's cool, but I'm definitely not going to be picking it up because I have zero interest. That bed is way too small. What am I talking about? Okay, yeah, Fire Emblems, we like that. He cut it off. It looked like there was a switch for it instead of a button. Get it? Switch. And then he hit the Lite switch and get it. Nintendo, you ain't sneaky. I see your shits. I see your puns. I see your subliminal messaging, all right? Listen. The only reason I would get that, once again, is because of the D-pad. For fighting games and shit, like Street Fighter, there's a couple of Street Fighter games on there. I think Score Goals is on there. Actually, honestly, Pokken Tournament as is on Switch is good. I like the button layout, but some people, you know, I gotta have that D-pad. So, well, there you go. The only problem is without mods, because I don't know if the Switch Lite has the capacity to still be docked with a mod. Like, Switch has a ton of mods, people. People are making a ton of dock mods, so you can have, you know, the dock have a built-in Ethernet cord and all that crazy stuff. It's pretty unique. So, so good, finally. But anyway, what was I trying to say? Damn, even the Joy-Cons itself are kind of smaller.
So the IR motion camera and HD rumble features have been removed.
So they took out the IR camera and the HD rumble is out. But I'm pretty sure it still has gyro control.
Controllers to play games like 1-2 Switch.
Well, you can't play that. You couldn't even play that in handheld mode anyway. You had to separate it. But you could play in tabletop. That's the other thing I don't like. It's like the 3DS and all that stuff. But 3DS is clamshell, so it kind of fixes that, but not 2DS. 2DS doesn't have a clamshell. So you have to get a stand if you wanted to play it. It's kind of lame. But the Switch has a built-in stand for tabletop mode. So, you know, like I said, the Switch has more going forward than this does. So if you want to Switch and you have the money, just get the $299 one. I believe it's $299. It might be $249. I actually don't know how much Nintendo Switch does cost right now. I think it is $299. I can't remember. Is Switch 2? You know what? I'm gonna use my phone real quick because how much does Nintendo Switch cost? Let me see.
It's a dedicated handheld, so it's nice and easy.
Nintendo Switch prices.
It's
The
always
Nintendo
more fun
Switch
to
is
have
available
options.
for between $299
And
and $349.
Okay, so there you go. So, but the only reason it's like $349 is if you're getting like a big bundle or something. So yeah, this is $100 slashed. So once again, if you're just looking for a cheap way to play the new shits and you don't feel like shelling out, well, which is literally $300 to get the regular Switch, all for it. Go ahead and get this one. It's literally the same game. It's the same hardware, except, you know, certain features are cut. I'm pretty sure it still has, like, you know, the NFC features and all that. But HD Rumble is out. The IR tracker is out. I don't even use the IR tracker for literally anything. And you know, just certain stuff's out. So my stance on this, I'm not interested. I'm interested in Pro. There's no reason for me to buy this. I already have a Switch. I'm good on Switch. But for people that just, you know, want to get it in, get it done, I want to play Pokemon. I want to play the new Pokemon. I don't care. I want to play it like it is always been, portable. Or I want to play whatever, the new Fire Emblem, you know. So, whatever. There you go. Just go ahead and get it. It's fucking $200, and it comes out with Legend of Zelda: Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So look at all these games you can play. Look at these colors. This right here, honestly, I like this yellow, man. But that teal reminds me of the good old days of 3DS, the first 3DS. What was it, Cosmo Black or whatever the fuck? I don't forget. Aquamarine Black. So nice. Oh, that's so. It looks so. Oh, it's so good. I would get that, but then I see this bitch right here. Nope. Give me this bitch. That's what I would get. That's what I would get. And then the release date for this one is actually in November, but because it's the Pokemon one, so I'm assuming you get like the thing. I just want to see what comes up. I wanted to scroll more. There's just more shit. I do want to see about this one. Let me see. Okay, so this is the regular. Oh god. Oh, Nintendo, please don't do it. Don't do it. I just want to see the Zamazenta bundle. Here we go. Okay, so I just want to see. The Nintendo Switch Lite Zacian and Zamazenta editions feature stylish cyan and magenta buttons. Literally, Zacian, Cyan, Zamazenta, but they literally just confirmed the naming, dude. They literally just confirmed the name theory Lockston and everybody was talking about, which means the third and fourth legendaries are going to be yellow, Zalo, and black, which is K, so it'll be Clack or Karaku. It'll probably be Japanese. I don't fucking know. But anyway, the color thing of the printer theory, because that's how printers work. It's cyan color, magenta color, yellow color, and then black, because you gotta have black. That's how you get your colors in a printer. The fucking Game Freak had no ideas. No, let me stop. I like that. It's a little cute theory. But anyway, that basically confirmed it. Cyan and magenta buttons. Anyway, and illustrating the two new legendary Pokemon, Zacian and Zamazenta, cover Sword and Shield. Switch Lite is compact, blah, 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 blah. Control pad, sleek body, blah, 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 blah. It does not confirm you get a digital download of Sword and Shield, or Sword or Shield. So, also, the price is $199.99, so I don't think it is. I think it's just the design. God, this thing is so expensive. Goddamn, almost $80, man. These are ridiculous. You don't fix the drift, I'm not buying. Man, I really wanted to get these. I really wanted to get the yellow ones. But if you don't fix this drift shit, I'm not buying them. And I'm like a gajillion % sure, like a 5 billion, majillion, quadrillion % sure that the Nintendo Switch Lite does not have that drift problem. Because that drift problem is designed by how the Joy-Cons react to a button press or something. And the way these are designed, I'm pretty sure they don't have that anymore. So it should be fine. It should be like a traditional controller's buttons. Because it's got the HD rumble and all that. It doesn't have that in there. So I'm pretty sure that problem doesn't exist. And if it does, good luck. But anyway, yeah, so that's my stance on Nintendo Switch Lite. I like it. D-pad's a big issue. I mean, D-pad is a big deal for me. Fighting game, you know, like I said. I would get that, but I have no reason to get that right now because Switch as it is fucking fantastic. So, I can play anywhere, like literally right now. Listen. I got the bitch loaded up right now. I'm playing Smash Brothers right now. Sitting next to my computer. Boy! You get me? In fact, I'm about to train my Ryu amiibo. Like, fucking, let's go. Shit. I'm about to go right here, right now. But anyway, yeah, it's great. Joy-Con boys for life. And, you know, I would talk about the etiquette thing. I already made a post. I'm not going to go into that. I missed the man. That's all I'm going to say. And I am sad that he did what he did. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go too into it. You already know, hey, never forget, Joy-Con boys forever. Joy-Con men forever. Alright. That's all I have to say about recent events. I like what I see. Keep it up. I ain't gonna have no money. I ain't gonna be able to move out. Alright, y'all. That's it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy the video. There will be more Smash content coming up. And of course, we're going to have Sword and Shield content, of course, coming up. Of course, we're going to have Sword and Shield content coming up when that game comes out. I'm going to make my usual first 3 hours, first 4 hours of the game, you know, because I'm taking off literally that entire week to play this bitch. And I can't wait. It's going to be good. Like, look at my calendar. Look at this bitch. November, what is it? Oh, shit. November the 20th, right? November 20th? Is it the 20th? What day does it come out? Hold on. Is it September or November? Let me check. I'm taking off. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be gone. Pokemon Sword and Shield release date.
Here is information about the Pokemon Sword and Shield.
November 15th, which is a Friday. So, boom. I'm off this day. I'm off this day. I'm already off this day. I'm already off this day, but I'm going to take this off, this off, this off, and this off. And then I'll come back Saturday, 23rd. It's going to be a good time. Woo! I'm going to go into that game, boy. Woo! All right. Man, I don't care. Like I said, I'm super excited to play this. I cannot wait. All right, guys. Once again, tell me what you guys think. Comment section below. I'm about to train this Ryu. I will see you guys in the next video. BTJ135 sign out. Love you guys. You will see more content within the coming months. Deuces!